Alright, hello everyone, this is Quota coming at you, doing a little bit of late night Hex stream, well, not streaming right now because I don't have the energy to interact with an actual group of people, so wanted to just showcase a deck that I thought was a little bit fun, and I thought it would work in theory, and after watching it play 4 out of 5 games it won, and it really has a lot of different mechanics that work very, very well. Now, the basis of the deck and the start of the deck was how to make the Mancubus an actual good threat, and there was just nothing that I could really think of to really make the Mancubus really good until I realized that the main reason why the Mancubus was such a weak card. I can't toss it away twice, was because of his rather limited power. Now, basically, it allows you to gain control of target character with cost, with attack less than or equal to this character's attack. Well, if you have Lionel Flynn, you can automatically make him a 5/3. Add in the fact that you can also inspire him, makes him a very, very potent threat. All of a sudden, I've gotten a Mancubus up to, I believe, like 8 power, and I was able to steal some pretty large targets that you wouldn't normally think of stealing, and it does a lot of interesting things. On top of that, Gore Master actually became very viable. Gore Master is when you gain a charge, this gets plus X plus 0 this turn, where X is this target's attack. Well, its base attack is only 1, so it wasn't that big of a threat. I was able to inspire him and then also use the hero power to get him up to 7. Well, you're thinking to yourself, okay, 7, what's the big deal? Well, I played a Crackling Vortex on a turn, got 2 charge powers, went up to 28, and then played a Boulder Toss for 28. So basically, this deck has a lot of ways to keep you in the game, while also how can I explain this? It has a way to keep you in the game while also playing pretty legitimately straight up. Now, this is perhaps one of the worst hands I've seen in this deck, and I also only have 1 Crackling Vortex in the deck. Need to probably get 3 more, since this deck is, as you notice, mono red. Now, with all of that said, I may not even use this video because it doesn't look like Riggy is even there. All right. Wait, no, no, no. Okay, for a second, I thought I saw him shuffle and change the cards and change the deck. So that's the general way that the deck works. Crackling Bolt also ensures that you get a good number of charges. Charge Hulk also ensures that you get a lot of charge power. I was using induction coils in the deck for a while, but it turns out that Taltosh, the Orc Cleric, is actually better as a theme because she can challenge other people, she can fight in combat. Then she all of a sudden does double damage, and double damage on a when you have a Gore Master doing a Boulder Toss. Very, very scary. You also probably saw the Inspire that deals double damage as well. I'm wondering if that stacks. If you have a card that says this character deals double damage, and then you have the Orc that says this character, your characters deal double damage, does it really go to like 4x damage? Do you, if the Gore Master would deal 5, do you deal 20? I'll have to go ahead and check that, but that would be rather scary all of a sudden having a Gore Master like, oh, I'm gonna hero power him up to 4. I'm gonna give him a play a ruby shard. He's gonna be up to 8, then double, and what, 1632 damage. I don't. All of a sudden, it didn't matter how much damage you had. You're taking 32 damage from a boulder. That's one very, very big boulder. All right. It looks like he's down to about a minute and a half, which means that I may have explained my entire deck and then tried to do this again. All right. At this point, it would be good of you to fast forward because I don't want to explain that all, so I don't want to stop recording. But yeah, like, down there, like, ooh, maybe right about there on the bar. No? Mm-hmm. Down to a minute to go. Yes, I know the Falconeers are a very, very common card in a Lionel Flynn deck, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel like it fits that well. Even though I am using Gorefest in here as well, so all of a sudden Gorefest could be extremely useful. Like, get the Falconeers. I'll have to see if I can find room for the Falconeers. The deck is pretty tight as it is, and I guess I could sacrifice like mana for a little bit more diversity, but then that never that generally doesn't work out in your favor very often. All right. Oh, am I gonna win? It looks like your lustful awe. Oh, okay. There's the win. All right, so let's try that one more time. Oh, play random opponent. I guess I could have showcased the deck a little bit, but we'll see. Hey, at least I got 100 gold. I'm always silent like death. I only talk if my opponent does first. Kraken and Comet Strike, either of them good. I always wish good luck, have fun, unless I'm busy getting... Alright, let's see. Alright, Running Deer. Running Deer versus Lionel Flynn. Oh. I guess I can keep that hand. I mean, 5 is okay. I mean, statistically speaking, there's 20 cards in the deck now, so I have a very good chance of not drawing a shard. It's more scary if you have 6 to draw, because you can still draw 6 or 7 shards, which would be very bad. Goremaster, Charge Hole. Yeah. Oh, Crackling Bolt. Okay. Gives you a little bit of flexibility in terms of everything. Ooh, Mancubus. There are options. Lots and lots of options to what I can do here. Okay, he has Blood Wild. When you revert, do you lose the one-shot ability? Or does it go back to the one-shot ability? That would be interesting to keep track of. I mean, you would lose your... Oh... Elite Pyromancer. Oh, Corrupt Harvester. Gain 5 health. Oh, let's see, how do I want to do this? Choices. He is now a 4/3, making him very, very deadly. Okay, he's gonna actually block it so that... See, now here's the big question. Like, now he's actually in a little bit of trouble here. He has to murder this in order to clear it, and then I can Gore Master for 2. Oh, really? You're gonna give me that? I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows the deck I'm running. So I'm gonna take control of him. I'll play a Ruby Pyromancer. Just because I can. And I'll proceed to the attack phase. Yeah, this deck is pretty much working exactly as it should be. Extinction. All right. Apparently, my wife is watching something very funny on the other side of the screen. Well, I did kind of overcommitted, but I wanted the Ruby. I guess I could have held back the Ruby Pyromancer. I just needed the Mancubus and the Corrupted Harvester out there. This would have been a 2-3, maybe 5-3. If I get a shard next turn, it's pretty much over. Well, no, let's see. It's a shard. Does it come into play? Oh, sheesh. Oh, my goodness. I think he's gonna block. What do you think? Block. I'm not in a good spot at all. If he has another big drop, I'm in trouble. If I had a boulder toss or something else, that would have been much better. But you guys can see how the basic premise of the deck works. Like out of nowhere, you can have a lot of easy wins all of a sudden, and that's one of the things that I like about the deck. The deck can it can seemingly win out of nowhere, and your opponent is just trying to figure out what exactly is going on, how things are happening, why things are happening the way they are. Like, If that's a murder, then I'm overcommitting, but it should deal 7 and 8 damage, right? So proceed to end phase, ready again, combat phase, boom. Attacking with an 8-2. If I get another Gore Fest or a Boulder Toss or anything, well, let's see what he draws first. All right. I want to hold on to this shard in my hand because it's not really going to do anything there. He's had 3 Corrupt Harvesters and an Extinction already, and a that's some really scary stuff. More shards. Am I gonna hit him with an 8-2 charge Hulk? Oh, I totally called it. Attack for 8. Pass priority. Deal combat damage. Alright. Boom! Hit you with a boulder for 8. And that's the game. I don't know. Is that rude to ask if it's GG?
Yeah, it's rude.
Oh, alright. Your opponent has disconnected. Oh, he's mad.
Yeah, told you it's rude.
My wife's schooling me like, hey, it's rude. I'm like, well, I mean, he played well. It was a really solid game. He dropped 3 Corrupted Harvesters on me, pulled one from my discard pile as well, right? I mean, he played a very, very solid game. He even dropped this guy, right? When Arunaz enters play or deals damage to an opposing champion, you may put target troop from an opposing graveyard into play under your control. So he just enters play, grabs a Corrupt Harvester. I end up having to kill it again, and that's it. So unfortunately, I wanted to show you the deck. If you guys want to fast forward once more to the end, I will go over the deck, what's in the deck. You guys can take a look at it and see how it looks. All right. I'm gonna just talk on general. Hmm. I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna help out Cryo. I'm gonna help someone out. Just giving back to people who ask. Alright, there it is. Okay, taking a look at the deck. Maybe I should add some sort of crush element to the deck. That would have been fun if I had crush. Oh, the little trolls that give crush. That might actually be a good fit. All right, taking a look at the deck. 3 Gore Master, Jags the Blade Master, Ruby Pyromancer. Oh, 4 Gore Masters, excuse me. 1 alternate art one. Ooh. The Charge Hulks trigger the Gore Master and also let you use your hero power, which is generally expensive more often. It goes from 1 a game to 2 a game, which you saw was a really big difference. Gorefest is one of those cards that lets you win the game surprisingly out of nowhere. Mancubus is a great 2-for-1 card. All of a sudden comes out of nowhere. Orc Gladiator, the High Cleric, lets you double your damage. Jags the Blade Master, this deals double damage as well. So coupled everything together, a very, very solid deck. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and hope to see you guys on the Proving Grounds.